Hey, spiritual superstar, if you're going through, or maybe you're not, but you know someone else is going through, you can be at peace once you know divine source is in control. See, whatever we go through in life, we have an out. I think that's what has brought me happiness repeatedly and consistently, even when I experience the lows in life, because we can expect it. We may not know exactly what's going to bring us down, what negative vibe is going to try to come in and steal our peace, what turmoil or sadness or pain makes us feel broken. But one thing is always consistent. It is always there. It's the one sure thing that we have to usher in the peace again. And that is knowing we don't have to do it alone. We just don't. We're never really alone, even when we're going through the trauma, the turmoil. We're never really alone. Once we know how to really look outside of the situations that we're in, that's when the happiness begins again. That's when we usher in the peace. That's when we transform the sadness and we welcome the tears, because then we know that we're about to get filled back up. That's growth. So the next time you feel broken, remember that you have help. Remember this. We are part human. We are meant to make mistakes. Failure is a part of the situation. It's a part of the circumstances. Growth is a choice. You can choose to move forward. You can choose to run in place. You can choose to go backwards. I choose growth. That means I know that the sadness, the pain, the trauma, the obstacles have to build character. They must. That's a choice. I can look at them and say, oh my gosh, how could this happen to me? What am I supposed to do now? I can do all of that. And here's the key. I do that. I do that because it gets me through that moment of, okay, I have to see past this. But my human needs to feel every bit of it, right? My human needs to mourn whatever that loss was. Allow your human to be human. But she or he requires you to step forward and to be you. Be who you are meant to be. You live inside of your human. You are not to take up space within your human vessel and just leave your human up to making decisions on her own, on what society says he needs to do. Oh, absolutely not. You're in this together. So you're a dual being. So give your human that chance to feel pooky, to have that pity party. Absolutely. I feel like we all deserve it, right? But then you must kick your human's butt and you must tell your human, listen, we've got to move forward now. The first thing you say to yourself when you're going through, you could be fired, laid off. You could have gone through medical issues, circumstances that almost took your life, but you're still here. Family members could have ascended on back to back to back to back. You could find yourself out on the street. Your kids could get taken away. We don't want any of this to ever happen. But the reality is, we live in a life called third dimension, and things like that happen. The way that I continue to be successful, the way that I continue to grow, and definitely the way that I remain happy during all of it is step one, I let my human be human. No judgment. Therefore, there are no regrets. Yeah, you can look back and say, dang, I wish I'd have done it like that. I wish I'd have done it like this. Maybe, but why beat yourself up about it? So you let yourself be human. And then you realize, okay, if this happened and I'm not the ultimate power that's in control, then there's another picture that I'm not seeing and that I'm not focused on. See, because what I've been focused on is the sadness, the pain. And what we do know is whatever we focus on expands. So you want to shift your mindset in that moment, and don't let your human get away with saying you can't, because you can. In fact, you will. You make a decision and you say, what am I supposed to learn from this? Is it the fact that I didn't pay my bills on time because I screwed my money up? Is it the fact that I don't have good money management? Is it the fact that I'm keeping everything to myself and I'm not sharing what the heck is going on with anybody else so they can really help me? Is it the fact that I don't know how to apply my own value? I don't know what my value is. Is it the fact that I don't have requirements for others in relationship? Is it that I give up way too soon? Is it that I'm really sad and unhappy and I'm miserable, but I don't want anyone to know? What is it? Is it the fact that I keep eating fried foods and the position that I'm in is not healthy? Is it the fact that I really need to get in the gym? Do I need to just start walking? What is it that I need to do? And then to learn from it. All right? Well, I got to get going. My little kidpreneurs out there have their store, and their customers just got off the bus. And so mama is on duty. I'm their employee. All right. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you very soon.